Hello everyone, I'm here today with a new process video. I'm working on a single 6x12 pocket page here. All of these photos are from the main art museum in Lille, France. That was one of the top things we wanted to do when we were there. So kind of see the outside here and then the entryway areas. And it's quite a mix of styles, which is how that museum is laid out. The areas are very distinct. So it's kind of interesting to feature just some photos with different art styles and design styles, I think. But the question is, how do I bring them all together? And when I'm looking at these photos, I'm thinking my card here, I think I want to go yellow because I've got it here. You can kind of see this peeking out at the end of the hallway, and then this beautiful floor that they had. And I think it just brightens it up because with the picture from the outside especially, it was for the most part an overcast day. So when we were outside walking around, the sky, was not this lovely blue color that might help my design. It was a very, very kind of a gray day. So I feel like I need to lighten it up. So maybe something yellow up here as well. But I'll start with the cards and see what happens. In my stash of travel cards, I have found 3 that I like. They all say different things and the color is slightly different. You can tell these aren't exactly the same yellow, but they're close. And this is a little bit brighter than this. This has more of a gold tone. So I have both represented here. And I like that one because of the kind of off-center title, which is kind of cool. Plus, it would give me room to journal. And then I like this one just for the bold font up there. Still would have room to journal, but I do like the saying. And then I love this, that it says, "This rated 5 stars. It was. We loved this. This is one of our favorite things we did." And then I like this one just because it's a little more subtle and there's a lot happening here. So I like these for kind of the bold choices, but do I need that given there's some bold stuff happening already? So I'm not quite sure which of these I'll end up using. I may have to just kind of put them aside and then also pull out my ephemera and embellishments to see like what's going to go up here, because maybe that's going to determine which card I use. So I pulled out my stuff that's all yellow for ephemera that is travel related. And I found a couple of things, but right off the bat, I'm thinking this one because look how well that blue matches with that. And I definitely was loving it. Again, it was one of our favorite things. Both my daughter and myself would say that. And if I just do that right at the top, look at what a nice pop of color that gives. And even though that sky is kind of gray, it brings out the blue, I think. And I just really like the contrast between that and this. So if I just take one, I'm not saying this is what I'm going to use, but if I just take one of these, now I've got yellow there and here, and I can do something in the ceiling here because there's this big empty space that would work out well. And I don't know if I should go this blue. There's also green in the floor and green here. I still have options. So I've decided to go with this card. I just really feel like I like it the best with everything else I've got going on. I did attach this. I love the way that looks too. So I have all that going. Now I have to figure out what am I putting here. And I have pulled out my bag of ephemera. And I need to find, I have a regular blue, but then I think I have one, that's more like teal and aqua. So I think I'm going to start with that and just see if there's anything more almost turquoise to brighten this up that's in there. If not, then I can go to the regular blues, because actually even looking at this, like these colors are not bad with that. So actually maybe I'll just look through both. In my blue stuff, I found this, and I'm bummed because it's not the right blue. But it even has green in it, which would have been great. But I don't feel like those are the best match. And it's really like quite large. And I think I printed this in 2 sizes. It's a digital file, so I think I resized it. I must have used the other one. This is the only one I see in there. But maybe I'll use this for another layout in this museum. I don't remember what all my color schemes are. I know I had red, a lot of red in one of them. That's kind of it. So I'm not sure if this will get used on this album or not, but you know, you never know. But I did find this instead, and I feel like this is a better color match for that. So my plan is to kind of do it up here to the left, since this is so far to the right, up top. There you go. This will be more to the left, I think. And then it does make me want to add something to this card, because it's a lot of yellow happening, which isn't necessarily bad, but I think I need to break it up with something. So I don't know if I need to find something green here, since I didn't do it elsewhere, or continue that blue and use it here. Not quite sure yet. For the card, I did find something to add. I think, at least. I pulled out all of my green stuff to see if I could work that in. And I found this. It says, check it out. And I feel like it kind of fits, because this says, this is awesome. This kind of has the same hype level. Check it out. And I figured I could do it right there, because it fits perfectly, like right on top of that. And then it does pull in the green. It's closer to this green than this sagey kind of color here and here, but I think it's still okay. So then I have my 3 points that I wanted. Everything kind of is in the same color scheme. So I do think that that's probably what I'm going to go with. So actually, I will adhere that next. I realized I never glued this down, so I better do that. I went to pick up the photo and I realized it just slid right off. So I want this one more to the left. So I think we're gonna do it right about there. How does that look? Yes, I think that's good. So I totally forgot. This is a 4x6 pocket. It's not 2 3x4s. So if I don't do something, these are going to slide around in there. So I think what I will do is just take a piece of my regular printer paper, cut a 4x6, stick these on top. I often do that just because it's less bulk, but then they don't slide around. They stay where they need to be. And it's easier to slide into the pocket that way as well. All right, there we go. Everything is now adhered as it needs to be, and it's in the pockets. So there was my top row, the middle row, the bottom. This does not, have separation like these, but I'm totally fine with that. I actually like how they look up next to each other. So this turned out to be one that came together really easily and quickly, and I appreciate that when so many of my other layouts take a lot longer. So here's another one finished for Lille, France. Thanks for watching.